Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken for letting you I was breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle. Please stop words in my head. Scream, are we having fun yet? Yeah, 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 no, no, yeah.
Welcome to the One Cast, One Flow podcast. I'm your main man and main host, Psycho J. Alongside with me is Dave the Headache and CJ Rich.
What's up?
Oh, man. Another jam-packed show for us. We have Off the Rails. We have What's on CJ's Mind. Unfortunately, Aaron is on remote. He's doing his concert.
Yes, he's on tour, y'all. He's on tour. Look out for Aaron Harley, guys, on tour.
Yep. So there will be no A. Harley, unfortunately, but we do wish him well. Hopefully, we will be able to go see him maybe sometime later on within a couple of months, hopefully. But we do wish him well as we move on. How's everybody's weekend going? Because mine was great. I mean,
Of course, yours is great. You had a
well,
lot of
I mean-
margaritas, sir.
yeah, margaritas because it was my birthday, you know?
Well, fuck you about that.
Jeez.
Because
Golly.
your weekend wasn't my weekend. You know what I mean?
Facts. All
Sorry.
facts.
Yeah,
It
my
sucked.
bad.
All right.
My bad.
So you need to know that. And you need to appreciate that. And I don't want to hear no fun, joyful shit coming from you
No fun
anymore.
Nah.
Anymore.
No more.
You're depressed. And that's
I'm
final.
depressed.
And that's final.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that part.
Well, Hey, start acting like it.
That's some
now you know.
self-awareness right now.
It's I don't know if it counts as self-awareness, but it counts as me telling you need to be aware of yourself being depressed.
That's okay. That's fair enough.
Happy birthday, but not really. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Jesus.
Look,
As
that's
long
the
as we're
that's the
clear.
call for the wow.
Yeah, that did call for that.
Hey.
He pushes the buttons every other time, but he couldn't put the button this time, right?
I take nothing
When it
back.
needed.
I just
You
want that
take
to be-
nothing
I
back.
take nothing back.
Okay. You take nothing back off that. Oh,
Is that
man.
it?
So
Oh, is the depression kicking in? now?
yeah, I think it is. I think it's
Oh,
I think it's lumbering.
Depression is blooming. Lord have mercy.
But there is one story I wanted to get to. There was a couple of days ago. This is a very interesting story, and I'll let you guys hear it.
I don't think it's fair to say that it's interesting
It's a
without-
little weird.
without us being able to make that assumption of ourselves.
Yeah. Okay.
That is true. That is.
Facts.
So
A popular Memphis DJ died after he was beheaded, according to his family members. Local news outlet WTVT reported that Rick Buchanan, known publicly as DJ Slick Rick, was found decapitated in his Belclaire neighborhood of Memphis on Wednesday. His brother John Buchanan told the outlet he was the one who found his body at Slick Rick's home. Quote, I walked in and found him, and I just called 911, end quote, John told WTVT. Quote, I thought his coat was up over his head like it was cold or something, end quote, John said. Quote, I ran out and I ran back in, and then I realized it was something worse, end quote. In a separate WTVT report, John said he went to his brother's house in Belclaire after receiving a phone call from Slick Rick's neighbor. When he arrived, he found that the back door was open, and his brother's dog, Lucky, was in the yard.
okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that is, and I'm not surprised because it's Memphis. Because Memphis is because again, okay. I know that.
Wait a
seems
minute
like
though. Like you should have let that keep on playing through though, because at the end of that is like not only his dog was out in the yard, but it also states that a lot of things were weird. Says John. He said he had his keys still in his hands. His pants were pulled down to his feet, and the back door was wide open. So that was weird stuff.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah, I mean, swear to
I mean,
Swear
you know what I mean?
Jesus.
Just the way that
like for real.
The wording-
He finds the buttons. All right, he finds the buttons.
the wording was very, very unfortunate.
Right. I mean, but then it also says, as John told WTVT, that he has no idea what happened
You
or
might have
what
an idea.
led up to his brother's death.
I mean,
So,
how do you feel?
the
I mean,
investigation is ongoing.
what was your thought process when you realized, like, oh, like my brother's head's like decapitated off?
I don't really know, and I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like that's one of them things that, like seeing somebody with a head cut off, somebody that you don't know, a stranger, you be like, oh shit, man, that is fucked up.
Yeah.
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 and then you carry on with your life. But somebody close to you, I think
Right.
I would be in a homicidal
Facts.
fucking mind frame for probably the rest of my life.
Yeah. So just going down reading comments though, like it's funny. Some of the comments, like I was reading it was just like, hey, if his pants were pulled down to his ankles,
Hey, that's
it
kinda
would
where I was.
make it would make me think that a female may have been involved
That's what I'm
in
thinking.
some way or another. You know what I'm saying?
But it is Memphis.
It's I mean, well, I
It's like a
mean,
fence.
he
It's-
could be
Hey, it's
he
Tennessee,
could be playing
bro.
for the other side too. Who knows?
No. It don't matter. It's Tennessee. All right, stuff happens in the woods. That's all I gotta say about it. That's why I don't go to Tennessee. We border Tennessee, and I don't spend a lot of time there because it is the mountains.
You know, it's crazy though, because I'm just sitting here like as I was reading through the comments and stuff like that, because you know me, I like dump down, those rabbit holes, right? So as I'm reading through the comments, it's like, what I've noticed that a lot of people were saying that they really didn't know who he was. And so they were just like, I think it's weird that his story is hitting headlines and
And nobody really knows.
Well,
nobody really knew
Oh, we
who
are
he
in Kentucky.
was.
We are in Kentucky. You know what I mean? So
I mean, but I've lived in several states, so it's not just Kentucky.
no.
for me.
That's what I'm saying.
I-
We live in Kentucky. It happened in Tennessee. It was real close.
Yeah,
Somebody's
that's
head
true,
got cut
because-
off, and he had some sort of a certain amount of local fame. So it makes sense that would it be that close to home that it would be headlines that someone in a bordering state just got their head cut off. Someone known.
I
got their
guess.
head
I mean,
cut off.
right. Okay. I get that. I get that. So
This is interesting. I just looked up. I look like Rob Trujillo knows him. If y'all know who Rob Trujillo is, no Metallica fans in there.
I actually I do
think I
know
do.
Metallica, but I don't know their names offhand. Like I'm not
Rob Trujillo is
that deep into the band.
he's like the third bassist, or maybe the fourth bassist. He's the current bassist of Metallica, and he's my favorite. But this won't come up, so I can't. This is the guy looks like him. I don't know if it's actually him, so that might not even be.
Was his head decapitated?
Why was his head? Why would
I don't know, man.
why?
I'm just asking.
that's a? You know what? I'm not
That's a
answering.
random ass
I'm
question.
not
I
answering
mean,
that question.
I'm just asking where this was going because I don't know. Like,
Well, because of Metallica, you automatically assume somebody's head cut off that they had to be involved because of the music that they.
I mean, could be. I mean, I don't know.
You know what? That's actually a good point. And I think we need
mean-
to investigate Metallica now. for the beheading of-
start thinking ahead. Like, what did they really do?
I mean, they're
Okay,
breaking
no,
it down
it's not
to
him.
the fact that
real quick, it's not him. Never
it's
mind.
not him. Okay,
Alright.
so like breaking it down, like looking at like I said, it's reading
Like
into this a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's like usually when you have something like that right there, that's an emotional killing. So it takes a lot to cut
Yeah,
somebody's
'cause-
fucking head off, bro.
okay. The fact
So
that
Yeah.
the
like,
fact that
I
he
don't
still
know.
had the keys in his hand and his pants pulled down.
somebody had a samurai sword and chopped this man's head off. I don't know how the hell. Like, I mean,
mean-
that's a lot of tendons and muscles and all types of shit to go
even
through.
with a samurai sword, I don't really.
You still gonna struggle a little bit, right?
Right, yeah.
Like, I mean,
what, was it?
it's-
Was it a clean cut?
I mean,
say
it
the
didn't say
details?
clean cut. They didn't say none of that in the details.
Well,
but
after he discovered that his pants was pulled down, his feet and back door was wide open.
Stop saying that, man. That's not what I want to
No,
hear.
no, not that back door.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
that's
That's
what
all
it
I'm
sounds
saying.
like. So the back door was wide open and
Stop.
the dog was outside.
Can we just say maybe like
I said
the door
the-
was open?
That's what I said. The back door
Stop,
was
don't
open.
say back door. Just say the door was open.
But it makes sense to say the one that's in the back. So
All right.
like,
I just feel like that's disrespectful.
damn, Keisha. No, all right. So no, for real though, like. So the dog was outside, so that means that whoever came into the house came in through that back door, or he may use his back door, like a lot of people use their back door.
Yeah, a lot of people do use the back door.
So
There's a whole group of them.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need you
can't-
to contain yourself.
It's hard to take it, even though this is very serious. It's hard to take it serious when I keep hearing back door open.
Yeah, I mean, is this a workup of him maybe owing somebody some money? This is right here
had to
is
be.
an emotional
Russians?
attached crime. Like I feel like it's not something like I
Colombia?
don't see nobody, like even a woman, like a cheater or whatever. Like I don't see a woman having, first off, enough strength to cut off a man's head.
Oh yeah,
Like I just
Oh, wait. Now, not unless the accomplice was her, but she had like a dude.
she
kinda
had
helping-
somebody else helping her. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
hey.
I don't know. Like it's a lot of things that could go into this. Like that's
Yeah,
it's,
it does.
it's so many variables. Like at this point.
It does sound like a Colombian gang. Like was it the 188s or whatever
Right,
they call them,
they're
whatever the
trying
fuck
to
they call
make
them.
an announcement. It's like a business card. Like there's some kind of gang or organization that's in his city. You know what I'm saying? That's in Tennessee that have this calling card. You get what I'm
Well,
saying?
Right,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
It's something.
Yeah, because
Calling
you never
card.
know, because these big
That's,
cities.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
he said business card. That'd been hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah,
it's a
that
calling
was-
Hey,
card.
you want a business card? You just chop
It's a
it
card.
off.
I mean, well, I mean, that's their signature. Like that's their, it's.
but
it's-
I mean, you might have a point because I mean, you think about it. Tulsa, Oklahoma has plenty of mafia like
I mean,
gang related stuff that's going on. Even in-
Oklahoma, but this was in Tennessee, right?
Well,
I know, but no,
wait a
I'm
minute.
sitting there saying there
Is he
could be
from Oklahoma? Is that what it was?
no. It could be a pipeline too.
Oh,
like,
I got
you
you.
know what
Yeah.
I'm
I got
saying?
you. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I got you.
And also, it's like if I remember correctly, there was an announcement. Was it like maybe a week ago or something like that? That the Mexican cartel was making some moves like inside
They're
the
ramping
states.
up.
Yeah. Because I could be wrong, but I felt like I heard
But
something about
he's-
about like
He
the
looks like he
not
could be a
resurgence,
part
but
of them.
huh?
He looks like he could be a part of the Mexican cartel. Like,
Well-
look, I'm just saying, maybe he was a snitch that
A
got
runner or
caught up.
some
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
yeah.
Right, right.
Who
It's-
knows?
Who knows what it really was? I mean, it sucks
There-
regardless on which
yeah,
way you look at
There's
it.
a
For
lot
him.
there's a lot to dig into
And
that.
the fact that
because-
his brother had to find him like that sucks even worse. Like
Yeah.
you said, I would never be able to unsee
Yeah.
somebody's head being cut off, bro.
including my sibling. you
Yeah,
know,
my sibling.
you
This somebody that I
you
grew
know.
up with, and now their head is completely detached from their bodies. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucked up, bro. I don't like that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
and I don't.
And
I don't
then
approve.
it looks like something. I mean, hopefully the coroner's office goes through and get some details. Obviously, a whole bunch of details, because the fact that his clothes were not completely on is a whole nother subject.
Maybe it's because the back door was open.